Okay, it's the big day. We are going to move back into the boat today with all of the things. First, we're having coffee, for sure. This stuff all goes back out to the boat. Bruce is listing a bunch of stuff on Marketplace. We're getting it done. Good morning. So, Bruce just this morning finished this bar. Our island, I guess you call it. We've been living here almost 3 years, and he just now finished that. That's how it is every time we move. Usually we finish something up. But anyway, it just absolutely looks gorgeous, and I'm so impressed. And I was telling him we should video that, and he's like, no, we're only going to video boat stuff. I'm like, yeah. And he went outside, and I was like, you know what? We have boat stuff all over the house, and this is part of the story on getting ready to go live on a boat for the rest of our lives, or whatever we're doing. And this is our reality. We have literally stuff from the boat, for the boat, everywhere, and stuff that we're trying to figure out where it goes where. Our room has been changed around several times. We still have many things to go through and get rid of. And anyway, it's just been a whole thing. And it's not pretty for a while. It's going to be work trying to go through everything. And we did get our daughter's stuff moved out of this room this week, and now it is workstation for all the woodwork for the boat that we are doing. I am getting ready right now to go out and clean and do a little more painting inside the boat, but we are in the middle of it, I would say. I don't know. I think it's still getting worse, maybe not better yet, but we are getting something done every single day. It doesn't look gorgeous, but it's reality. Got my coffee. That's going to help everybody. Here's what it looks like with the paint job that we did. I am so happy with it. It's so much better than the carpet that was flaking off the walls. The idea today is to get all the panels put back up on the wall. We painted these panels. They were covered in carpet. So there's plywood. We just painted it to match the paint that we put on the walls. And we do have some woodwork inside yet that we're going to try to get epoxy on for the bathroom walls. And we decided to just go ahead and work on these wood pieces as we go when we have minutes and time to kill out on the water, because we need to get this put back together and get things going. So we have this to finish. I have some boards to get some stuff off, and then we're going to fit this with our new mattress that we bought. But yeah, you know what? I do not mind looking at those walls. That's so much better than carpet. It's clean, it's washable, so it just feels better all around to me. I forgot to show this. This is kind of like, this was supposed to be another like a berth to sleep in, but we took that mattress out, and this is going to be kind of like our storage garage, maybe you would call it. Anyway, by end of day, it's going to look really good in here, okay? You hold me to that, Bruce. Here I am videoing at the very busiest time of the day. The traffic is terrible. I'm going to just try this really quick. These panels are terrible. They're full of icky stuff I'm getting off, and they actually go under the bed in the V-berth. And so here's the cleaned up ones, and it's just requiring some of this stuff right here, and some scraping, and then some washing. So there's our noisy traffic. We're looking forward to being away from that. And the boat is coming back together today. Bruce has been doing a bunch in there while I'm out here doing this. And here's just a little bit more of reality. It's hard to get things done when you have stuff laying everywhere. But this is how it goes. That's our backsplash that we need to just cover up. All the tools. I guess it's just kind of a mess right now. I did have a question though. We have this fridge here. We want to take it out so badly and see what's behind it, and yeah, see if we can do some different hookups for some things. And I also want to remove this and put it somewhere else. It seems to me that the fridge is hung up on this somewhere, somehow. But we cannot pull that thing out. We cannot figure out how to get it out. And so, if anyone knows about this, has a Ranger Tug with a fridge in there, in that area, please tell us, how do you remove this?
I was just wanting to show a little update at the progress that we've made so far. I've been kind of doing various things on the boat, not very focused, which makes it a little difficult to come up with a nice, pleasant to watch video, because I'm jumping from one project for a day and then to a different project for a day. But anyway, we are starting to get the boat put back together. This is kind of how it looks like with the paint instead of the carpeting, and we are very happy with it. This is some of the more ugly corners here, but we feel like it is acceptable due to the fact that we at least don't have to fight with carpet shedding and dusting down on us. And we always have the option of improving things later as we go along. My dream, of course, would be to have some sort of a cork insulation, or a spray-in cork would be amazing. I still want to maybe epoxy some of the wood panels to complete the bathroom, so that is still a work in progress. Some of these projects are not just a one day in and out. But anyway, we're getting things put back together a little bit, and pretty excited about the potential to have a nice, clean, cozy home to be in. I wanted to remove the original E120 and put a Furuno. I made a little $500 mistake and cross-wired, so I believe that system is fried. That was painful to swallow, but I do believe I have a little autopilot system, an S1000 Raymarine, I believe, and it will hook into the old system. And so for now, I think the autopilot is probably almost worth more to me than having a radar. And whenever I feel rich or whatever, I could always try to again get a radar system. But I'm starting to feel a little bit of a push that we need to get this boat ready and back on the water. I have quite a bit to do with electrical. I have a new lithium battery bank. I have 800 watts of solar to put on the roof. I have an MPPT charge controller to install, a DC to DC charge controller to protect the engine alternator from damage, to charge, and a new bilge pump, a new freshwater pump, a washdown pump, and a new water tank to double our water capacity, and a water pump for that. And I would like to completely remove the stern thruster and check all the wiring connections great, and reseal it, and also the bow thruster. Remove as much of that as I can, clean terminals, make sure everything is good and clean there. And then also I would like to bottom paint, but we will see how all of that goes. And this is just a little update to kind of show you and talk about the progress. We are not discouraged, but at the same time, it seems like a lot to do. and I'm very excited to get out on the water soon. We're still having freezing mornings, so if as soon as we start going out on the water, temperatures will have to stay above freezing in the boat. So in a way, it's still a little bit early in the season, but we are very excited to get going.